Okay, welcome into the event all about the retreat. I'll just turn this off for a minute. All about the ultimate Namaste retreat for women only. So I thought I'd drop into this event today so you can be following what's happening, what's it all about. I know you've popped in here because you're interested about this, but you haven't got a clue maybe what it's all about. So I'll just introduce myself. If you're just new into the event group here, my name's Kerry Grezel, and I've been a personal trainer, yoga instructor for over 27 years. I'm also a Reiki master teacher and now a transformational coach and business coach. So I've been doing classes and retreats and workshops and online courses for, basically over the 27 years of all my wisdom and experience. So a lot of my work is really the whole mind, body and spirit. So I am a lot of things. I'm an empathic healer. I'm a psychic healer. So I have blended all those things in all of my life. I've put into my workshops, my classes, and now reopening for the retreats. We're coming out of the pandemic. The social distancing is getting a little bit more easier. So I thought, I'm going to jump back into the retreats. We are so needing this, ladies, aren't we? It's been such a shit 2020 and a really tough time, hasn't it? But you know what? It's all about the mindset. We're coming out of this, and I think women really need a place where they can just get out in nature, catch your breath, learn some new things about mindfulness, how to create a healthy body and mind. So I'll just tell you a little bit more about this retreat. So I really love the Dorrigo Mountains. It's up on the plateau. I'm here at Southwest Rocks on the mid-north coast of New South Wales. Gorgeous place here. I do have a studio here, and I may even do retreats here, but I do love taking women up into the mountains. I feel more comfortable, more at home when I'm out in the nature and amongst the beautiful mountains and the waterfalls up here. It's only probably a couple of hours from here at Southwest Rocks. You go through Bellingen and you head up on it. It's just right on top as you get on top of Dorrigo Mountain. And the facility is beautiful. I've been going there for a lot of years, but they've just recently renovated with the new owners. And the accommodation is motel accommodation. You'll see some pictures in this events here. And they have huge acreage there. We have a deer sanctuary there where if you just want to be by yourself, you can sit with the deer, that beautiful feminine energy of the deer. And they have a lovely cafe restaurant there. And it's on top of the mountain. You can hear the waterfalls. And it's just a great place of the energy. It feels like when you're looking off your escarpment, you're looking back at all your problems. That's why we love going up to Dorrigo up there too. And it's a great way to just connect and just relax again. So it's at Dorrigo Mountain Lookout Resort. And it's on the Saturday the 22nd of May. I'm going to start around about probably 10 o'clock. And I know you may like to, if you work, if you live a little bit out of the way of this area here, you might want to come up to a certain area, then pop up there in the morning. So I'll try and give a bit of time for people to arrive. I will be there the day before. So some of you might want a long weekend. You might want to bring a friend up with you. So you've got that option to come up there. And we'll be probably finishing about 11 o'clock on the Sunday. Sunday is going to be more relaxing. We want to have a beautiful gourmet breakfast up at the cafe there at the retreat. Have a really great relaxing morning. Then we're going to take you for a little to some of our beautiful lookouts. I think it's great just to clear your mind before you go back home. So Sunday is going to be a very relaxing half a day, and then we'll probably finish about 11, 12 o'clock. And you may like to go down to Bellingen and have lunch down there or just chuff off back home. So the Saturday is going to be the main day. And in that day, you'll be connecting and meeting other like-minded women. And I love getting into that, women getting together, because you find you've got a lot of similarity to other women, to what they're going through. So it's really safe, cool place who I actually bring into these groups, so you can form great friendships, or just if you want that time yourself, we'll respect that you may need some time, you'd like to sit by yourself. We accommodate to whatever you're needing. So we're going to add in a little bit of the restorative yoga. There is a little conference center there that I will be setting up for you. I will have all the yoga stuff. Again, it's nothing difficult. I'm not doing all the fancy tie yourself up in a knot. This will be restorative yoga that I do here at my studio. So it's all that I mainly love to help women is their injuries, limitations, whatever they've got. So I've got beautiful big bolsters that you might just lay back on and just be in the pose. So we'll be doing some of that where you'll be going into poses and just we'll be going through the body and just checking through. So it's more beginners and it's more restorative for injuries or limitations that you might be experiencing. I have lots of props. I can prop you up so you're feeling really comfortable. So then you can completely relax into that. Nothing worse being in pain, isn't it, if you're going to do something like that. So I do a lot of that personal, correcting you and helping you into some of those beautiful stretches. So it's just gorgeous when you can just relax and feel that stretch starting to happen. There'll also be some little classes where we may be doing some meditation. We might be learning a little bit about mindfulness practice. There'll be a lot of times in between where we can have a lovely bit of time for a lunch. We might take a good hour of just taking our time, having some fun and sitting out in nature. You've got plenty of time to just be by yourself and have a walk around. And then we'll sort of break the day up a little bit with all those sort of things. And then we'll have some dinner. And I have got some lovely, I'm thinking of doing some fun things like they actually make fudge and chocolate there. So I may even, let's have a little treat in the night time. We might have a little bit of a tasting treat. So it's a very relaxed retreat. I am a transformational coach, so I will have time individually with ladies if they feel they'd like to have a chat with me. So I'm going to try not to pack it in like I do with some of the retreats. This is just like chilling out, resetting the mindset, looking back at the world, taking a bit of a breath and just learning how to breathe again and just how to relax the body. So how does that sound? Does that sound really good? I think it's going to be fantastic for you to start with. Now let's talk about the accommodation. Now to hold your spot, I am actually doing small groups. I don't like doing big groups because each woman has maybe certain issues that come up or want some individual attention. I love to give individual attention to each one of you, okay? You're all going to be very special that are coming up and you deserve that attention that you need. So you have accommodation there. They have the motel rooms and they have a double bed in it, or you can get the two singles. So it's $174 and you have to we have to get that booked by early April. We can't leave it too much longer because they're holding about 10 rooms for me. Now you have an option. If you bring a friend up, you can go halves in that $174. So there's another option. Another option is if you book another friend, I'm going to give you $50 off your retreat price, not your accommodation, but your retreat price. And if you're a good friend, you can pass some of that on to your friend, or you can just do it for yourself. So there's options of making it so much cheaper for yourself. So we need to book the motel room very, very soon and paid for. So I need you to contact me if you're definitely coming, so I can start getting that organized and holding you a room. I have no idea how busy I'm going to get, so I would like to hold a spot for you if you really, really want to come to this retreat. Now, the price of the retreat for the full day is $300, but that includes your lunch. It's a catered lunch. We have a morning and afternoon tea, coffee, tea, cake, and then that includes your dinner. So we're going to have a catered dinner in the night time. It includes all your workshops and your yoga, everything we're going to have in that. I have a beautiful gift pack I'm going to give you included into that price. some nice little treats. I'm not going to just tell you that. I've shown them one little picture that I've put on there. But I'm going to try and create that. And there'll also be a couple of workbooks that I want to give you in that too. There'll also be some great transformational coaching packages that'll be on that weekend. You're welcome to have a look at those too. And there's going to be some products I'm going to bring up, some lovely crystalline elixirs, and we'll get some beautiful products up there for you too you might like to take home. So that's $300. So you have a choice. Bring a friend, halve your motel, bring a friend, get $50 off that $300. I want to make this happen. I want to get these retreats going. I want you to bring your friends and I want to spoil you. How does that sound? Is anyone going to put their hand up for that? Get in quick, because I want to make sure I want to book that room for you. And then that $300, which you can pay through my website, kerrygresleweb.com, and you can go up to retreats and it'll take you to the booking if you want to pay that full amount. But I've also done a payment plan on that too, where you can pay that over 8 weeks. So it'll work out. If you can't pay it straight away, but you really want to lock yourself in, is there's a payment plan there. Again, that's on the website, on the retreat link up the top. If you're not sure, tell me, I'll send you the link if you want to pay it off. There'll be lots of other retreats after this where I'll take you a bit more transformational journeys as we go along with these retreats. Lots of different ones coming up. If you're feeling you're quite spiritual, I have a lot of Reiki intensive retreats coming up for my students and any Reiki students out there, and lots of wellness retreats that I'll be doing for women where we get spoiled. And just remember, there's no cooking for the weekend. I think all women, mothers, even grandmothers need this break, and we need to really reset our mindset and our body, our physical body, to get started to really take off out of this pandemic. So how does that sound, everyone? If there's any questions, please let me know. I will be asking if there's any new diet sort of requests. If you're vegetarian or anything like that, we can organize that for you. Each room has, you know, like fridge and coffee and those facilities in there. You know, you can bring whatever you want up. You want munchies in the nighttime, I don't care. You know, they have a great cafe up there, like a restaurant, and we might have a little bit of a fun ladies' night in the nighttime. So please, if you want to come into this, make sure you let me know and we get this motel room booked, and then we can work on how you can afford the $300 for the retreat weekend. So I love to see you. I can't wait to see you all. I'm just so excited. I got so much to give and so much knowledge, and I want to make your life feel so much better and bring in that abundance of joy and meet like-minded women to have a bit of fun. So bring a friend, let me know. Talk to you real soon. Mwah.